This is First Contact, Stories of the Call Center.
When it comes to the concept of engagement, right? Is there anything special or unique or things that you carried on from prior business models of brick and mortar externally to this remote world where you can get that engagement really going when, like you said, you can't throw the gum at people or walk by them, do anything?
I want to take a step back. I don't want to sound like there's nothing good about a brick and mortar center. There's lots of things that do work. We just felt like there was a better version. So what we did was we looked and said, okay, John and I built the business this way. We literally took a whiteboard before we launched LAC and said, hey, listen, we were having one of those sessions you do with some of your associates and friends where you're just complaining about stuff, and both of us stopped and we're like, well, this isn't a healthy conversation. It's not really getting us anywhere. So we said, hey, let's do this. We've been in the industry almost 20 years each. So if it was that bad, we would have left already if we hated it that much. So there's got to be a lot of stuff we like about it. So what we did was we took a whiteboard, divided it on two sides. So we're going to write down all the stuff about the contact center business that we like. We started with what we don't like, but what we don't like on one side. And then we're going to go with the stuff we do like and be fair, right, on the other side. And when we did that, what we found was there's a lot of good things going on within the brick and mortar center, within the industry, and we want to keep doing those things, right? And then the stuff that we didn't enjoy and didn't like, we said, here's two things. We have two options with these things. Either we're not going to do them at all, or we're not going to do them the same way. We're going to figure out a different way to do them, right? And so a lot of that we came in with like, hey, listen, like prizes, incentives, things like that. They're important. We've all looked at those. They're like candy, and literally to a child, they give you a temporary spike. They don't really create culture. So we got to have a big focus on culture. But to go back to your question, some of the stuff we found was like, hey, listen, like people enjoy having break rooms and being able to meet people and talk to people. They love to be able to share a meal together. They love to be able to win food or gifts or things like that, right? Like those are still great things. So how do we recreate those in the virtual environment? So we adopted an internal platform it's a Facebook product, but we use it. It's a business product of theirs that creates a social and communication element for our teams that we can have breakout rooms in, and movie rooms and lunch rooms and things like that for them to go into if they want to talk to each other. And then on top of that, we've got stuff like Zoom and stuff like this where you can get on multiple people and have meetings or happy hours or whatever it may be. And then we did stuff like DoorDash and Uber Eats and stuff. So, hey, if you want food or you wanted something to eat, we just wanted to surprise somebody. Ding dong, hey, there's your lunch is at the door. And then they get on and eat with their friends. We'd set up a time for them to go do stuff like that. So it was still managed with a lot of recognition, a good amount of incentives. I think we put a higher emphasis on training and time investment and time ease with the agents. Like, how do we create more frictionless stuff for them to feel empowered in their job? So those are some other things. But anyway, that's some of the stuff we did. We just took what was working in that center and said, how do we do that in a virtual environment? And those are the stuff, to me, that's the stuff that's fun, right? Like, I enjoy trying to solve new problems. I don't enjoy banging my head against the wall, trying to like figure out the same thing we've been trying to figure out forever, all knowing what the answer is already.